Good morning to all of you who are going to join this session, and this session is all about the information technology career pathways. So in this session हम इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी से रिलेटेड जो हमारे करियर में ऑप्शंस अवेलेबल हैं हम उनके बारे में बातें करेंगे। किस तरह से हम इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी में एक करियर को चूज़ कर सकते हैं, इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी में क्या क्या ऑप्शंस हमारे पास अवेलेबल हैं। फर्स्ट लेट मी ब्रीफ और लेट मी गिव एन ओवरव्यू about this information technology, how we can enter into this field, what are the qualifications required to enter into this field. So basically when you want to go in information technology, then normally a 4-year degree is required, that is BTech in information technology or in computer science, right? And apart from this, we have one more options. If you choose a diploma after your 10th, that is 10 plus 3 in information technology, then you can also go to BTech second year directly, and that will be your 3-year BTech. You will be considered as a lateral entry student in BTech, right? So that is also an option to choose this field as your career. And see, okay, let me start in Hindi. So आप हाई स्कूल और 10th के बाद एक पॉलिटेक्निक डिप्लोमा आप सेलेक्ट कर सकते हो, जो कि आपको हेल्प करता है बीटेक में एडमिशन के लिए, और इसके थ्रू आप सेकेंड ईयर में डायरेक्ट एडमिशन ले सकते हो, राइट? सो या तो आप 4 साल का बीटेक अपना कंप्लीट करके आप जा सकते हो इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी के फील्ड में, या फिर आप एक डिप्लोमा करने के बाद सेकेंड ईयर में डायरेक्ट एडमिशन ले सकते हो, राइट? So, and now let me talk about what options we have in this field. So in information technology we have multiple options. Let's suppose you want to become a programmer. आप प्रोग्रामिंग के फील्ड में जाना चाहते हो, then you can be a database admin or you can be a developer, right? If you want to go in support field, then you can be as technical support. And apart from this, we have quality assurance. In this information technology, we have a network admin job, we have project coordinator, or there are multiple options available, right? So it depends on your skills, what kind of programming skills you have. If you are good in your database, then you can go to the database administrator role. If you are good in your programming, then you can go and you can become a programmer, right? And if your programming is not so good, then you can become a quality engineer. In quality engineer, we have multiple options like functional tester, automation tester, and backend support executive. So you can choose your field according to your requirement, right? So now let me discuss how to navigate in your journey in information technology. Let's suppose you have choose network field, right? So when you enter in this field, you will join as a junior network admin, right? So welcome all. Garima, good morning. Siddharth, good morning. Okay, thanks for joining this session. So when you join as a network admin, right? So your first position will be junior network admin, right? It's almost 1 to 3 years, right? And after that you will become a network administrator after 3 years. And it also depends on your skills, how quickly you will learn the system, how quickly you will gain the command on the system, right? After network admin you can become a senior network admin, and then network architect, then network security analyst. So these are some of the roles which will keeps on changing as per your experience, right? Now let me talk about the compensation, that means the salary part for these jobs. So when you enter in the field of information technology, then you will get something like 3 to 5 lakhs. This is the minimum basic package per year, right? And growth is depend totally on your skills. If you are very good in your programming, in your network skills, in your database skills, then you will quickly become or quickly move to the next role. That means if you have joined as a programmer, then your first position will be junior programmer. Then you can become a programmer, senior programmer, application architect, and you can become a programming manager or so on, right? So in this way you can navigate or you can move forward in your journey. And the compensation for a manager is something like 25 to 30,000. And as I'm working in the field of automation, so I would like to discuss this field. It's a very important field, right? So in case of software, the most of the part which is spent is on quality check, right? Either it may be functional or it may be through automation. So in automation, what you are doing, you are saving the effort of your company. And when you are saving effort of your company, then you are saving money of the company directly. So it will affect the financial position of an organization. So they will, you can say, they will keep on watching to these kind of people who are saving their money. So it's a very important field. Let me talk about myself. Let me give you a small introduction. My name is Arun Kumar. I'm working as a automation specialist in Optum Global Solutions, right? And Optum Global Solutions is the Indian subsidiary of United Health Group, and it's a Fortune 500 company which is based out in US. So in this company I have joined as an automation engineer, but now I'm an automation specialist because I have worked in this field from a very long time. I have around 10 years of experience, and due to my technical knowledge they assigned me this role, and I'm working as an individual contributor. So in this career pathway, let me brief you how I have achieved this position. Maybe it will help you to create a picture of your career in information technology, right? So at the starting, I have joined as a functional tester because nobody can assign you a specialist on application directly. First, you have to take the knowledge of the application by becoming an functional engineer. And for around 2 years, I was become a functional engineer, and I have gained the knowledge, and also the learning keep goes on, because learning is something which will help you to make your career, right? So apart from this functional, I have learned multiple tools, multiple languages which are required in this field, computer. Okay, so in functional testing or in functional QA, quality analyst, I have learned the application completely, which areas we can implement automation, which areas are to be for functional, because uh, some critical portions, for example, like database interaction, or there are lots of things in a software, right, which can't be automated. So you have to learn about these things, that where you can provide your effort and how you can minimize the effort which is required to create a good quality software, right? So in at the starting, I have worked for 2 years with QA Infotech. It's also an MNC which is working in the field of e-learning domain, and here I have learned most of the things, and also the basic automation skills, right? After that, I have been moved to into automation, right? In automation, I have worked on multiple projects. I have also created framework is something, it's a code base, right, which help you to automatically test your application. You don't have to do anything, just you have to provide your input data, and with this input data you can expect the output in the form of reports, which is automatically sent by this framework to the manager, to the participants. Okay, so I have created a small framework, I have worked on automation skills, and I have worked a lot to learn the programming. That is why I am able to survive in this field, or I am able to move from the functional to automation. So this is a very key aspect of this field. You should be technical and you should be up to date with new technologies, right? So after that, I have worked around 4 years with QA Infotech. After that, I have joined NIIT Technologies. It is also MNC, and there are multiple projects which are there in this NIIT Technologies which are related to airlines, right? And I have also worked with one of the project, and that is a good project where I have implemented most of the things, right? And after that, I have joined this United Health Group, and here I'm currently working, and you see, it's a good time, good opportunity. Even in this lockdown situation, all the staff is working from home, and we don't have any impact on our job due to this lockdown. So that is the beauty of this field, information technologies. Natural factors are also not disturbing your career, right? So you can choose this information technology as a career option for you, and you can earn a good amount of salary, right? Okay, now let me talk about programming. So if you are good in your coding skills, or you are good in creating programs, whether it may be Java or it may be other programming languages, right? So you can join as a junior programmer or junior developer, right? And as I already said, you can enter in this field on a basic knowledge, and with time you can update your skills and you can become programmer or developer, or after that senior programmer, senior developer, architect, and there are lots of opportunities which are coming to you when you work with this field, right? And with this, whatever I have talked till now, that is in India, right? The job which you are doing, it's in India. But yes, we have lots of opportunities abroad. If you are working with a project, let's suppose in one of my projects, Fly Dubai, I have traveled to Dubai with my job, right? Because they have requirement at Dubai, and I have worked as a QE for a small time. I have fly to Dubai, but yes, you have options, because most of the projects, as currently I'm working with United Health Group, and all the you can say health department or health related activities are handled by Optum. So we have opportunities to fly abroad. Okay, Siddharth is asking what are the important computer languages that must be known. Okay, so Siddharth, there are various important languages. The very first is Java, that is evergreen, right? And apart from Java, we have Python, we have Ruby, PHP, C Sharp, and the new concept which are coming is artificial intelligence, right? So you can also move to those fields with these languages. Using Python, you can move to AI, and there are lots of opportunities. AI is something which is considered a very good thing right now, right? So for AI, let me give an overview. Artificial intelligence is the process where you learn from your previous experience, right? So they will create a database, and based on that database they will learn what they have to do next. For example, let's suppose you are searching something on Google, right? Or let's take an example of YouTube. You are searching something for a tutorial related to Python on YouTube, right? So when you come to next time, YouTube will automatically provide the suggestions related to Python, and which are there on your home screen. If you scroll down, then your previous search related options are already available. So that is by using artificial intelligence. So there are lots of players which are using this artificial intelligence, which are Google, Facebook, and this you can say all big MNCs, right? The next question is, which career opportunities are there for the commerce student in IT field? See, computer is the requirement in every field right now. Okay, so if you are from commerce background, so in accounting or there are various fields, like you can you can do an MBA, and you can become a business person, right? What do you recognize us about the firms? Raj, can you clear your questions? You are saying what you recognize us about the firms. Um, can you clear your point? It's you want to know about the companies which are there in this field, how they recognize you. Okay, so let me talk about companies. So if you are doing this BTech in information technology and you are in your final year, then you will get some placement options from most of the companies like Infosys, TCS, Wipro. They will hire you from campus. You don't have to go anywhere, right? So for that you have to prepare yourself before some time, right? So uh, do some uh, assessment of yourself, and polish your skills, which are like quantitative aptitude, your reasoning skills, because how they will judge you. So you should have something with you which help you to make special from the crowd, right? So if they are coming to campus, they will provide you, or they test your skills, your reasoning skills, your mathematical skills, your um, other skills, other programming skills which you have learned in your BTech, right? So you should have these kind of skills. So Meenakshi is asking, what is the scope in this field after COVID-19? Yes. So Meenakshi, in this field there is always opportunities, right? Due to COVID, companies won't be able to hire peoples from the campus itself, or from you can say from the normal openings in their organization, or you can say. So now after this COVID, they will surely get the staff, because their work won't stop. In any of the IT company, the work is continuous. I have a group which is working in lots of the field of computer, but I don't have heard that they are sitting without job. They are sitting with job at their home and they are doing their work. But yes, what about new projects? In case, let's take an example of this United Health Group. Currently, we have multiple opportunities in the field of uh, quality analyst, right? So even I am also taking the interview of people which are coming to me, and I'll also from the HR side, I'm getting 2 or 3 resumes on daily basis to get the interview, to assess their skills, right? So there are lots of opportunities. Due to this COVID, there is no impact in this field, in information technology at least. I can say I'm working from home from last 8 months, right? From the before this COVID, I have taken work from home because I have small kids. So I asked my managers or supervisor that due to this situation, I don't think it's good to save to travel or to come to office. So they told me that no worries, you can work from home, right? So there are lots of opportunities and more than previous, because some projects which for which they were unable to hire peoples. Now they will hire the peoples, but they will ask you from some skill set, right? So work on those. The next is Rohit Verma. Where we use C language is in our career. C, sorry, it's Roshni Verma. Roshni, C language is the very basic language, right? And in some of the organization, they won't stop working on C or C++. This is the you can say very important language. Your compiler will be written in the C language. Compiler is something which read your program and convert this into computer language. So this kind of thing are written in the C language. So most of the companies like IBM or Google, or you can say which have developed new languages, so they are using the C language for their old systems. So don't worry about this. If you are very good in this language, you will get the opportunities. Now Minakshi, IT branch is a game as computer science, or is same as computer science, or it is different? Yes Minakshi, IT branch is same as computer science and also information technologies. From both you can go to the career of information technology, but there are some specific fields, right? Using computer science you have some other subject also, but in case of information technology you are working purely in the information technology, right? So let me take an example. If you are having computer science, you can also go to some other fields, for example some government jobs, and some electronics jobs also require computer science, right? But if you have information technology, then you can only go to IT field. So there is a very small difference, but yes, you can assume it as almost same, except some minor differences, that computer science will open you some more fields rather than IT. Okay, did you got your answer? Or okay, so now okay, so as you grow with your career, so there is one more thing, you should be up to date, because in IT field every day we have new inventions, new languages, new softwares, new tools, right? So you should up to date yourself as per the industry. For example, there is a concept of cloud. You all guys are using cloud, right? In your mobile you have Google, you have Facebook, you have Instagram, so everything will be on cloud. You have multiple emails and those are not saved in your mobile. So where those are saved? Those are saved at cloud space. So that is a public cloud. But yes, companies are also providing private cloud, right? You can purchase your cloud and you can keep your private things on cloud. That means your data, your software, or anything else, right? Roshni, what is the problem or changes before and after COVID-19 that faced by a student during the campus placement? So Roshni, the changes is during this COVID, nobody have the access to outside world, right? So there is no placement from colleges. There is no placement indirectly in the offices, right? You can't have the access to outside locations. So That is why the placement is stopped for some time. This is the situation of COVID-19. But now the situation has changed. All the offices are slowly opened by the staff with the 25% or 50% staff. They are resuming their activities, for example, hiring activities, their accounting activities, their support staff is now going to office and they have started working, right? But not completely. So this situation is somehow, you can think about, the process is slowed by this lockdown, but not stopped. So now everything is started and you can start your effort to find out a job in all the means. And there is one more thing for the students. When you are doing your BTech, then when you are about to complete, then start working on your skills. And there are lots of you can say some MNCs or some placement agencies. So don't go for paid. That is not something, they will not provide you a job. But yes, there are lots of fraud also there with paid. They will ask you to send money and we will provide you job. This kind of promises are fake, and I don't think those are required, because if you are a good student, then work on your skills. Try to reach out to some websites like naukri.com, LinkedIn, and there are other websites and some consultings which are providing their facilities free of cost, right? In information technologies, most of the jobs are in private sector, so they won't accept any kind of you can say approach or gift or anything, right? They will directly interview you, and if they find you suitable, they will get you in their organization, right? So try to be safe, right? Don't get yourself trapped in some kind of you can say transaction fraud or something like this. Okay, if somebody is promising you that he will get you a job in Infosys, then that is a fake promise. Infosys is an MNC, completely private limited, and nobody is able to provide you a job except yourself. If you have skills, you can get a job. So which are the new trending languages? So the new trending languages is Python, as Python is used in artificial intelligence, new AI related softwares. So Python and C#, these are very good languages. These are new also, and will get you a job easily. Scope of EC students in this COVID-19 situation. Yes, so Roshni, EC students are also eligible for this information technology jobs, right? Apart from this information technology, electronics students have the opportunities in other fields also. For example, EC jobs are also there in Delhi Metro, in Indian Railways, in all the government sector. In all the government department, there is some seats which are there for which are reserved for EC students, right? And yes, students, after your graduation or after your BTech, you can also go to some civil services. See, this pandemic affected this IT field. Let me give you an example. This aviation industry, or you can say Air India, or there are multiple companies which are providing their services in aviation industry, right? But due to this COVID, everybody is at their home. There is no business. So that has affected this situation, but as I have already said, that is an impact, small impact, not complete impact. They can't close their systems, their operations, because there are lots of investment behind every business. So due to this small time COVID, they won't close their business, right? So impact is, in this COVID, there is no flight, there is no business, there is no new jobs. But as this COVID situation is now, we are coming out of this pandemic. Now again we are having jobs, we are having normal flight operations resumed by some of the companies. Okay, so there is an impact, but don't consider it as a full stop to your career. It's a break, or you can take it as an opportunity to prepare yourself with the next level of things, right? Raj, how we choose and join those fields who want to do work under? So Raj, I think your question is incomplete. Can you complete your questions? Or please send your question again. Let me take next one. Manisha, which is the good university to get master's degree in the field of IT? Is there any specific entrance test for good colleges? Yes, for BTech or for information technologies, you have to go with the entrance test. And I have gone with the entrance test of UP Technical University, right? Now that university is divided into two parts, but previously that is a Uttar Pradesh Technical University. I have gone through with that entrance test, and I got very good college in my first counseling. I have a good rank. Okay, so for every university you should go with the entrance test. There are lots of universities. Let me talk about from top to bottom, right? First we have IITs, which are providing 4-year courses, 4-year BTech course to the students. You have to clear your entrance, that's it. Apart from that, you have minimum fee structure, and everything is provided by government, because those are government colleges and you will get all kind of help from government. Okay, and after IITs you will be placed in some foreign MNCs, and in India also there are various good companies. After that we have NIITs, we have lots of colleges of NITs. Okay, you can go with them. And apart from that, we have colleges under state university, and those are private colleges, right? Government colleges are less, but yes, private colleges are also good. You can get your details as per your state, and you can go for that, right? And the fee structure uh, for this BTech program is about, for the entire course you will have to spend in private college, it would be around 6 lakhs approximate, right? And also it depends on the colleges. What are the pronouncing, what you are pronouncing my name is wrong. Okay, sorry Roshni, actually sorry for this, it's a Roshni Verma. Yes, how will look for the campus placement in any company? See, campus placement is completely owned by your college, right? Your college is interacting with the companies. Your placement head will connect with the companies and they will come to your campus to hire you, right? So it will completely depend on your college or placement head, whether how much he is active and how they are involving companies in these kind of activities, right? So there are combined campus also. For example, Infosys, Wipro and TCS, they will organize a combined campus, and you will get the information from your college side also, and from online portals you will get also all these details, right? What all skills are required to become automation specialist? So for automation specialist, you need to have some programming skills. You need to be good in some tools. We have multiple tools, some paid tools, some open source tools. So you will have to get your mastery in these tools, right? We have Selenium as an open source tools. We have UFT from HP as an paid tool, and apart from this we have multiple tools, like from Smart Beer we have lots of automation tools. So you should work on those tools, right? So we for the automation field, first complete your BTech and then get application knowledge. After that, after becoming application specialist, then you can imply or implement your knowledge on that application using this automation tools. So the basic idea is to get the programming skills and keep up to date your programming skills. You will become an automation specialist when you get an opportunity in your organization, right? Explain something about TCS company. So TCS is Tata Consultancy Services. It's a very big company, big Indian company, and it has the offices in Europe, America as well, right? And this TCS will organize a combined campus for hiring students. Every year they will hire lots of students from all over the India, and they have lots of projects. There are government projects from Indian government on which they are working. For example, if you know what is ITR, that is also handled by TCS. Your income tax return project is handled by TCS. That is a very big project and from Indian government. Apart from this, they have project from America, they have project from Europe. So they have multiple projects. They are hiring lots of people. I don't have the exact count, but yes, from all over the India, they will combinedly take students, and it's if I say some figures, that will be a wrong, because I don't know the exact figures, right? So the challenges which are faced in my career is, see, some student got the placement from college, and some student will get the placement from outside colleges. That means they have to uh, work on their skills, and they have to find a job individually, right? Because college will provide you help for some time. When you are in fourth year, they will provide you assistance, right? But when you complete your degree, then that's it. Your college has completed their job. Now, if you got the job from placement or campus placement, that is fine. But if you won't get, then you have to find the job from yourself. You have to search for the companies. You have to go to naukri.com, and there are lots of job portals are there, right? So I did not get the placement from campus, but I have worked on my skills, and within 2 months after completing my college, within 2.5 months, I got a job. I have a job in my hand, right? And not only one, I have 3 offers. Okay, so I have faced the challenges. I won't get a job from college itself, but yes, to overcome those challenges, you should work on your skills, focus on your career, focus on your uh, you can say what skills you have. If you like programming, then work on this programming, right? But yes, apart from this programming and all your subject, your reasoning and aptitude is must. Every company will take your test first, then they will ask you about your favorite subject, right? Let me okay, let me explain this. Let's suppose there are 50 positions are there in a company, right? When they create a page, or when they post this information on a portal, then lots of students see this, and they will reach out to company to get the job, right? And those are not only 50, those are more than 50, but they have only 50 positions. So how will they get the 50 guys from more than, or from lots of peoples? So first they will take a screening test. Screening test is nothing but the combination of your reasoning and quantitative or mathematical skills. They will judge you via a test paper, right? After that, they will select around double the students. If they have 50 positions, they will select 100 peoples, and then for those 100 peoples, they will interview them one by one with their skills, right? In interview, you have to perform, and you have to show that you have these skills and you are a better employee, right? So you have to provide this kind of picture from your interview to the HR. That's it. If you are able to convince that you are you have a very good skills, or you are good for this position as per the requirement, then you will be selected. Okay, so yes, these are some challenges for 2.5 months. I have tried a lot. I have gone through with multiple portals, multiple peoples. I have reached out to learn how I can go for the job. Okay, it's Bharat Kumar. Yes, which kind of certification and course should we pursue for increasing our chances of getting hired? Okay, so Bharat, for getting hired, there is an you can say there is an entrance or there is a test. Via this test, HCL will directly take you to their job, that is MCAT, right? I don't remember the exact full form of it, but yes, it's MCAT, and they will charge you around 300 or 400. After that, that will be applicable for 1 or 2 years, and in this time, if HCL has any opportunity and you are applying, then you don't have to go for the written test. You can directly go for that. Okay, and apart from this, there are multiple certifications which are provided by private institutions, but I don't recommend those things because I have not gone through with those, and yes, those are not recommended from my side at least. What is the difference? Roshni is asking, what is the difference between HR and MR round? See, Roshni, this from before this HR and MR, HR is human resource, MR is managerial round. Before this, you have to face your test, that may be a written test of reasoning or quant. After that, you have to go through with a technical round with technical lead. After that, you will be eligible for managerial round, right? If you pass your technical round, technical and test, then you will be eligible for managerial round. And if you complete your managerial round, HR is just a formality. They will just discuss your salary and provide you the offer letter, right? So hope that will answer your question. Okay, so guys, any other question? I think that is enough from my side about this career. If you have any other query, you can ask me. Okay, so okay, if you don't have any questions, so let me. Okay, Bharat Kumar, thanks again, but should we first go for any internship or should we directly apply to the company? You can directly apply to the company, Bharat, because see, internship are provided by some of the companies, not all the companies, right? As somebody asked me about the TCS, they will directly hire. They won't provide any internship, right? And they won't ask for any internship before they hire you. Okay, Roshni is asking what they ask in managerial round. Okay, in managerial round, till managerial, you have completed your reasoning and your technical skills, right? Now you will be eligible for company. In managerial round, they will judge your interpersonal skills, right? They will judge how you take an assignment and how positive you are towards your job. These are some key things they will ask you in managerial round, and that's it. There is no other things. Right? And guys, before closing this, I would say, before choosing your career, first you should think and prepare yourself for hard work, because there is no shortcut for the success. You should hard work on your skills and also work according to your interest. See, if you have interest in programming, that will be a very easy field for you, right? So consider these things before you opt out for a career, right? I think that's it from my side.